grow space going. It's 5x15. Already got one Photontek light up. Figured we would do a little unboxing for the other one. Show you guys how it's packaged, all that kind of good stuff. Really nice packaging on this. It's the 1000-watt CO2 Pro, obviously it says there. 5-year warranty, you can see in the corner. And that's a real big factor of why I go with these lights. Really nice packaging. It's a 10-bar light. Each bar is 100 watts. Most powerful LED grow light on the market, designed for a 5x5 coverage with CO2 supplemental. This thing's gonna rock. Let's get it opened up, see what it looks like. As soon as you open the box, this is what you see. You can tell they really put some pride into their products here. Go ahead and flip this up. Box in a box. Oh yeah. All your lights nicely packaged in foam. I do believe they all have a cover on them as well, which makes it really nice. So it's not a real heavy plastic, but it's a plastic that's thick enough that it can actually protect it. Good for storage, that kind of thing. I know Dr. MJ Coco did the video and kind of showed that if you take 2 bars out and run it at 800 watts, you can run it for a non CO2 supplemental environment. So storing those extra 2, that case could really be helpful. So we'll get these pulled out and laid out and see what's under there. Alright, so once you remove your light bars, you can see you got it all nicely packaged there. Now it is broke down from your end bars. You can see there with the magnets and the electrical connection. And then this is your main frame. Really easy to assemble though. You see those there, literally the frame clicks right onto that. Really good design on this. Pull this guy off, you can see the driver. Beautiful anodized metal. These lights are really nice. Looks of them, everything. Obviously you're gonna get your power cores, a dimmer, all that. Their packaging, again, or advertising rather. Everything's really high quality. The company's been around a long time, and they back their products. I feel really comfortable spending a fair amount of money on a light with a company that's, you know, reputable, that's gonna back their product. Be able to get that warranted if you need it, you know. 5-year warranty too, so that's pretty amazing. Not to mention this light, it crushes. So I built out the new tent to try to give myself a little more height actually, because this light's so powerful. I could only turn it up to 50% in the 5x10. So that's where we're at. We got her opened up. We'll get it assembled and get it hung up, and I can kind of go over how the bars go in and all that. Real quick, I'll show you. This is your end bar. This is your frame. So you can see, just got the little hole and the little push pin. So it's just like any pop-up canopy, tent, that kind of thing. Real simple. Push that in, push it in, it'll lock into the hole, and then your framework is assembled and you can hang your light. So super simple. It's a pretty solid joint too. There's a little bit of movement before you get the bars on, but once you get the bars on, it keeps everything nice and rigid. So definitely a solid build. All right, so contents of the packaging. This I did not open, obviously. It's that's the 240 plug, and there's also some hangers that I won't be using. They're pretty heavy duty, but they hang a little lower than I want. If I was to use those, I might as well stay in the tent because that's gonna drop me a couple inches. So I'm pretty much trying to run my lights as high as I can get them to get as much space away from the canopy to create as much coverage as possible. And obviously I showed you guys the book. That is your standard 110 plug, American. You've got your dimmer, which I won't be using because I've got the Photontek controller. So I'll have 2 of these extra. And they give you some Velcro to attach this guy. Kind of perfect sizing there, you know. So, and then yeah, we got these bars. And we're gonna put them up on this guy. You can see how high I'm running it. Very high to the ceiling. Probably closer than the manufacturer would like. I think I'll be alright though. I'll probably do a little research and make sure I'm not pushing the limits too hard, you know, but definitely be safe. This stuff does get a little warm, but I was running it pretty high in my tent without issue. I feel like those tents are probably a little more flammable than Panda film. So now what I'll be doing, you can see it's got just a groove pretty much on this end. You're gonna put your lights in, your bars, you're gonna lock it into that end first. And then the magnet's gonna help you line it up. That's what that round is. It's a magnet. And then it will click right up into there. Very easy to install. I can give you a look at the back side of what the light looks like. So that's your plug side magnet. Take you down here to this end. We'll take a look at this. That's just literally a little hook. I'm sorry, it's not wanting to focus. Just a little hook there. So that locks into that little slot and it clips right in. So very simple, very easy. The magnet helps a bunch. Make sure he doesn't drop your bar. Probably be an issue. So, and then again, you got the cover still on. I think the coverage is one of the best parts. Allows you good storage. I'll definitely be keeping those. So, all right, well, I'll get the bars put on and I'll give you a last look. Even though I've already put one of these together, still made the mistake. I put this bar, the end bar, on that end. So when you assemble it, you can look at the driver. The driver has one plug there and it has 3 plugs here. This bar has 3 plugs. So that bar has to go on the same side as the driver with, or the side of the driver with 3 plugs. So those connect right in. That's your main power. Okay, so don't make the same mistake I did. While I've got you here, let's just show you. These, when you push them in, they lock. And then in order to get them off, you gotta do a quarter turn to the left and pull out. So really good connections. All right, we got this beauty hanging. She is beautiful. You can see them far reds. a full spectrum light. You can use it all the way through from veg to flower. Obviously probably pretty powerful for a veg light, but you can always dim it down. She's a beaut. She is a beaut. Let's see, I'll show you one of these covers. Really thin plastic. They just snap right on, came off really easy. I actually left them on while I hung all the bars up, and didn't take but a minute to get all those snapped on. This thing is really, really beautiful in the room, man. That red is just amazing. All the freaking logos and everything look really sweet on this thing. So I'm gonna go back to it. I gotta keep building this room. I'm sure I'll be dropping a video with the system and everything in the new space. Show you guys what's up. There is that bad mamma jamma. Thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe and click that bell so you get your notifications when I drop new content. If you're looking to learn a little bit about DWC or growing in general, I'll do my best to help you out. Really enjoying the ride here, building the system and building the grow room and upgrading, and so we can just keep growing together. Appreciate it, guys.